Welcome to Brilliantly British. My name is Lawrence and today I'm going to show you how to perfect hash browns. So, as I show you how, please sit back, relax with a cup of tea in hand, putting those feet of yours up to and enjoy this episode. And don't forget to subscribe. It's safe to say that the British aren't short of creative ideas when it comes to all things potato related, with even those that have a sweet tooth being able to find a delicious treat. And in this episode, we'll be sharing our recipe for a much loved, simple, yet oh so Moorish potato recipe. These, my friends, are a batch of perfect hash browns, being crucially short in texture with a deliciously crisp caramel brown exoskeleton. Step by step, we'll be walking you through this recipe's preparation before a customary session of tasting at the end. So now, with the introductions made and your interest peaking, please allow me to show you how to turn these into these. To begin preparing a delicious batch of hash browns, start by grating your washed whole potatoes with a coarse grater, using the time while you grate to relax and imagine the deliciously crispy hash browns to come. Then, with all of the potato grated, rinse the gratings in cold water by squeezing out any excess water and transferring to another bowl, making sure to extract all gratings before discarding the starchy water. Thereafter, in order to achieve the distinct hash brown texture, either by hand or carefully with a food processor, coarsely chop the gratings. Then, after having melted butter in a pan over a medium heat, lightly saute the grated potato to lightly cook under a lid for 3 to 4 minutes before returning to your bowl, to which finely minced onion and garlic should be added, along with cornflour, salt, fresh black pepper, stirring the contents thoroughly to complete your hash brown mix, followed by the portioning of the mix, ideally with a pastry ring, before refrigerating for an overnight period or freezing alternatively, leaving you with an ample amount of time to relax and rehydrate with Brilliantly British content in hand, making sure, of course, to help us out by liking and subscribing. Thank you. The next day, or alternatively when you're ready for a batch of hash browns, in a pan of oil, fry the set patties in batches, overturning once light brown on one side, and then frying further until crispy and caramel brown in color, with the remaining patties undergoing the aforementioned steps also, with the entire batch resembling the delectable hash browns on screen now. And so now, with a batch of hot and crisp hash browns made and your interest peaking, I think it's high time for tasting, tasting, tasting. Are you ready? Are you steady? 3, 2, 1. So good, dangerously delicious, fantastically delicate. Perfectly crisp. Let's see if I have the vocabulary to describe this. I'm not a potato connoisseur. I don't even think potato connoisseurs exist, but hear me out. British, in this case, simply put, hash browns, they're just, I'll say it, I think they're the best when it comes to grated potato dishes or accompaniments. The fact that the gratings are so much shorter and are not a full grate and were chopped, it just makes it all the more delicate when you bite into it. It just falls apart within the mouth. The exterior, which has become the most wonderful exoskeleton, really, isn't crunchy, it's crisp, meaning that it's delicate. And look, maybe I'm getting overhyped because it's just potato It's just a potato, but the fact that onion has been added to it with a touch of garlic, perfectly seasoned as well with salt and pepper, and no one will judge you should you choose to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you like accompaniments, because they will enhance this hash brown experience. So look, I think I've tried my best to explain, detail, portray how wonderful these are. And so I hope now you will go out and get the few ingredients to make yourselves a batch of hash browns for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, whenever, wherever. So please, please, please make these hash browns, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you all for allowing me to show you how to perfect hash browns. Knowing that you loved this episode, please don't forget to click on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button so that you don't miss any of our new releases. Tell everyone, and I mean everyone, that you know about the brilliantly British food on this channel, and follow us on all of the social media platforms that this channel is on. And I will see you